Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to the auction. I will get into that in a minute, but basically I didn't get as much footage at the auction as I like to. Well, I did get footage, just I didn't put it in here, and I'll explain why I didn't put it in here later. But so the first half will be auction stuff, selling, and what we bought, how much the stuff went for. But then the second half of the video will be random stuff, so let's do the auction stuff first, then we'll get into the other stuff. Good morning. Just got done feeding the pigs in the barn. They look fine. But today is auction day. If you recall from a few videos ago where we were shed hunting, we got some chickens from my friend that he didn't want anymore, so I got them for free. We're gonna take them to the auction, see what prices and profit we can make. So I'm gonna show you what we got, and then we'll head our way to the auction. So the auction the cage has to sell the animal, so I don't take any good cages, so I just use boxes. Got this from my aunt. This is at home. With the white leghorn in here. Then we have the two other ones in there. I can't even see them. But yeah, that's what we got. And yeah, let's get to the auction. Okay, we're back from the auction. I didn't get as much footage as I liked because it's kind of hard in there, because where they keep the animals, they kind of have it like all smushed together. And I got some clips, but then I saw a sign, and this kind of makes sense. They don't want any cameras or footage in there because, again, it's the Amish auction. It's kind of their religious stuff, so I just respected that and didn't record. I recorded it in my car, but I didn't record any of the auction or the animals. So, but I'll tell you what we got. So first, I'll tell you how much the stuff sold for, and we made some money. So that stuff is right here. So the two hens, the brown one and the black one, they sold for $5 a piece, which brought $10, which ain't bad. I would have paid $2 for them. So, and again, these hens we got for free, so any money we made is profit. And I didn't feed them either. My aunt fed them at her house, so like they were literally free. And then the leghorn, I had separated because I thought it brought more, which I was right. It brought $7. So that, and after emission, they take off a little bit to pay the auctioneer and the Amish and stuff. And after that, I got $14.45. So $14 off of free hens that I didn't pay for ain't bad. Old hens that don't lay anymore. And also when I picked them up, I got paid $10 to take them because they did not want them. So not bad prices at all. And now I did buy some stuff. I bought some hatching eggs. So we already have breeding pens for the Americanas back there. We have D'Uckles and Wyandottes at my aunt's house. The D'Uckles and the Wyandottes aren't laying right now. I only have a certain number of days till I can hatch, because I only hatch in school. I don't own an incubator. I might buy one in the fall maybe if I make some money. But the only way to make money, I have to hatch my eggs. So I do got half a dozen on the counter for the Americanas. By the time I get there, I should have a dozen. I bought these eggs. These come from Lavender Orpingtons. I paid $5 for them, which other years that might be a little pricey, but other cartons were selling for like $10, especially for lavenders. I didn't think that was a bad price, so we open these. They even got the dates on them. So if I get at least 6 chickens out of this, so a 50% hatch rate, and even the roosters could sell for like $20, so if they're good quality, so definitely worth the buy. So we got these hatching eggs. They're for $5, which is on these tickets right here. Yep, $5. And then I bought a doe to replace that Polish one that got out before the winter storm. So that one was $30. A little bit pricey, not bad, because rabbits were actually selling for like, one sold for like $125, which is insane. So I just needed some doe to produce some babies so I could take them to the next auction. Well, probably 2 auctions. So she's due in mid-April. So she's already bred too. That's why I bought her. So she's not the best quality, but I just needed to get some out. I don't know. Maybe I'll take her to the fair. She's really friendly. So we'll show a clip of her getting out. So, okay. Here's one of the things I bought. New Zealand doe. Not the best of quality, but I just needed a bred doe. So we're going to take her down to the animals and do other stuff. So let's look at her. She is. She's next to the Californian. This one's also bred. She's going to have the babies a couple weeks later than her. So, but we'll get her some food and water. I actually kind of really like this bunny. So, yeah. Well, since we couldn't get much footage at the auction, I guess I'll just show you around, show you what the other animals are up to, so we'll do that. So Josh, the male Californian breeder, is doing fine. Billy's doing fine in this heat. I always try to keep an eye on her. Male Polish is doing fine, even though I gotta find him a lady sometime, even though I probably won't breed her again maybe until the fall, since we bought that other one, but he's still a good Polish, so I would like to find him a lady friend. Smokey the Tan's doing fine. I was thinking about selling him because I've been trying to find a doe for 2 years and he's just been kind of sitting here. I like the tan breed, just they're so hard to find, so. Okay, we're down here and wow, this rabbit's pretty friendly. Again, not the best quality, but she can throw some babies for us to replace that Polish that got out. I mean, she'll do good. I was going to sell her with the babies, but maybe if she's a good mom, I'll keep her for breeding for each year. We'll be able to show her rabbit bill, make us some money at the auction, so yeah. Let's put her in the cage. Okay. Out here by the pigs, doing pretty well. The dog that was bleeding, those scars are all healed up. This blue one right here was scratched up a little bit, but those look a lot better too, so all doing fine. They're eating pretty good. Getting a little bit more used to each other. This one's pretty friendly. Hey, Pete. Yeah, all doing good. All bedded up. Eating good. Here's his tail one. So, yeah, doing pretty alright. So, on to the next thing. Okay, we're back from the pigs, and we're just gonna check up our little rabbit we got. Spilled its food and water real quick, and then there it is. So hopefully we can get some babies out of this bunny. So yeah, there that one is. So okay, there's the auction stuff. Us getting our rabbit and stuff. So yeah, next few clips are when I was at work, and I wasn't recording while I was working. Well, I was working, but I was on my break, so I wasn't like doing stuff during them. So the first clip is a buck that still had its antlers. I saw the other day on the outside of Marcus Inn. So I just thought that clip was cool. Second clip is some swans that flew over my work. I was sitting there and there was a flock of geese that flew by and I heard a honk, like the goose honking, but I knew it wasn't a goose. I looked up and there were some swans, so just some cool wildlife. Then the rest of the clips are the mixer going at work and the pounds of feed we have, and we feed those cows that much twice a day. So just wanted to show you that we feed the cows a lot and how much a cow eats. So yeah, let's look at those clips. Wait till it gets to the weight. Yeah, there you go. You can drive off now if you want. For this video, we already have the eggs in the incubator from the auction, and plus we put in half a dozen of some hatching eggs of the Americanas down in the chicken tractor in the backyard. So it's pretty cool stuff. Upcoming videos, the quail should be hatching soon. The rabbit should be due. The rabbit we just bought will be due in mid-April, so probably another pig video pretty soon. We'll probably be walking them pretty soon, so maybe I'll get some footage of that. Turkey season's coming up. Fishing season's coming up. Spring break's also coming up, so maybe I'll do some videos in between there. And if we get to 100 subscribers, maybe we'll do a giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. And I think that's all I got. So hope you guys have a good day, and see you on the next one.